Coming up on Daniel Hurt Presents is local Western Kentucky soul rock band Little by Little. Welcome to the show. I'm Daniel Hurt. We're here live at Loud and Clear Studio once again with the 2024 winners of the WKMS Battle of the Bands, Little by Little. Before we talk to the band, we're going to hear from them, so let's go ahead and listen to Little by Little.
Strong as your feelings for me. If it is, don't give me the right. feelings for me. If it is, don't give me the runaround. Just drink me down. What do you think about me? Please tell me, baby, the coffee that you drink, oh, is it as strong as your feelings for me? If it is, don't give me the runaround. Just drink me down. Just drink me down. Just drink me down. Are you looking for a funny girl? Someone who can make you laugh. I make jokes in social situations when I don't know how to act. Are you looking for a nice girl? That could be me. But if you get a little too close, I get a little bit mean. I don't know why I feel like a fish out of water, like why even bother? Though I tell myself not to lean into those thoughts, no, it doesn't matter. That I'd rather die. You gotta break down my walls to see how I really am. Sometimes I feel like an imposter when I'm with my own damn friends. If I let people in, then I might get attached. Then it'll break my heart when we lose track. I don't know why I feel like a fish out of water, like why even bother? Though I tell myself not to lean into those thoughts, no, it doesn't matter. That I'd rather die.
And we're back, and I have the full band with me, little by little. Welcome. Glad to have you here after so long. It's been a year since I promised to have you on, but we finally got there.
We made it happen.
Yeah, so
Thank you. We're excited to be here.
yeah, let's just start with you, and we'll go around and introduce yourselves and what you play.
Yeah, my name is Brent Smith. I'm the bass player, and I'm also doing all the audio engineering for the record we're working on.
New record coming out. Go ahead.
I'm Kayla Little. I'm lead singer and acoustic guitar player.
And you've been on my show before as a solo
have,
act a couple
yes.
years ago. All right, next, go ahead.
I am Carson McCann, and I play the drums in Little by Little.
Drummer man, I'm
That's
ready.
right.
I'm Sam Blaylock, and I play lead guitar.
All right, we heard a little bit from you already, and we're going to hear some more a little later. I know there's going to be solos coming from a couple of you, so I'm excited. How long have you all been a band? I know that you all had an EP out in 2019. I know that there's a new album coming out pretty soon, but how long have you all been a band? Who wants to take it?
Yeah, I started this thing in 2016. I had been taking guitar lessons on campus with Professor Brent Webster, and he introduced me to an advanced student of his, Chris Abel, who got Brent hooked into this thing, and we just started practicing some cover songs, and it evolved into like, yeah, let's take this thing out and play shows. And it's been a long road from there. In 2019, we added Sam on guitar, which completely changed us for the better once we had multiple people in and out over the years. And 2022, we got Carson when he came to Murray, and this is it, man. This is our best formation, and the sound has really honed in with these folks.
So you started with 2, and now you ended up with 4 here today, and you guys have been playing together, and the sound's changed a little bit over the years, maybe, right?
It's definitely evolved and continues to do so as we, learn each other's ways about music and also write songs together.
Yeah, how did it sound at first? I mean, there was just 2 of you initially, right?
Yeah, it was almost, no, we had another guitarist and a drummer on cajon.
I got you.
So it was a very stripped down version of Little by Little. So we were calling ourselves an acoustic band rather than like an electric band like you're seeing today. And yeah,
it's worth mentioning that when we started, it was all acoustic. I was playing exclusively upright bass. She said Patrick played cajon originally, which is true, but it was more like a cajon with some extra stuff and little percussion toys and
yeah, like snare and hi-hat and shaker.
They were both on acoustic guitars, so we were straight up unplugged, really.
Yeah, so wow, it's really gone over. There's been an evolution of sound, and
yeah, it started out more folky with my original music, I would say, and it's evolved over the years to be more leaning towards pop and soul and a little bit of rock
as they've come on board. Yeah, of course. So what kind of music did you all play before this? Did you all play mainly acoustic music before that?
No.
Okay, there's a story here.
Yeah, I mean, well, when it comes to starting out in music, I started playing percussion in 6th grade band, but by the time I was doing bands on my own, I was a metal guy pretty heavily. When I joined Little by Little, I was in 2 other bands, a metalcore band and a much heavier hardcore band. So going
big change of pace.
Yeah, going to acoustic folk was a lot different than that. But I think the way it's evolved, it's really cool to see all the different influences come together.
Yeah, and this, of course, my show, we have all kinds of different genres from this to like yokai, for example. But what about you guys? What did you all play before you joined in the band?
Oh, sure. Well, goodness. I've been playing drums forever. My dad's been my biggest influence. He's a drummer, and I've been playing since I was really, really little. But I did the school band thing, started on, saxophone, and
I
did
played the sax. I
did
was
you
an
really?
A-flat alto. Yeah,
Nice.
I just picked up reeds for the first time.
Very
recently.
cool.
Yeah.
Very cool. Nice. And I actually, I teach music today. I'm a band director. Shout out all my North Middle kiddos. And no, it's a blast. So I do a lot of that kind of thing. I was in some bands in high school. We played at the state fair, and we were like a classic rock, like a Pearl Jam kind of vibe. But that's mostly what I've been into. I did all the college percussion stuff and a lot of marching band and things like that for
so
me.
that's your wheelhouse. 'Cause
Yeah,
you teach it all the time.
It is. I teach it every day.
Sam, what about you?
So I come from a really heavy classic rock and blues background, also a little bit of soul as well. My father, some of my earliest music memories, my father, he graduated high school in 1974, so what we listened to in the car was very that period, and my mom had a big CD collection, and we just listened to everything. And when I got into electric guitar, I was playing, Allman Brothers and Led Zeppelin and Cream and all that stuff, which sounds very different than this music, but...
I feel like I saw you and a friend do some stuff like that at a Murray open mic before we really knew each other.
Yeah.
We have that influence in the sound, though, I think.
Yeah, and it's cool because everyone comes from different musical backgrounds like that, and they all kind of shake hands in the middle and make a really cool thing, like that blues and soul element mixed in with the funky stuff and the jazz and the folk, like it all shakes hands.
I
and
definitely
makes a
hear
really
like
unique
some
sound.
Who elements. I hear Pete
Oh, yeah.
Townsend and your guitar playing, especially tonight.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's just super cool. And so you all have come together and put together quite an ensemble from all those various backgrounds. And you know, I guess I've kind of gathered what inspired you all to play music. Just a passion, just listening to music growing up. Was that mostly the thing that drew you to playing yourselves?
It's like the people, it's the relationships, it's all the experiences I think we had of different musical things. I think, did all of us do some form of band in school?
I'm the black sheep. I'm the only one that didn't do any form
All
of band.
self-taught. Can you believe it?
Yeah, we actually yanked Sam out of his bedroom to be in our band.
We truly did.
So I joined in 2019, and that was also the start of my live playing career. This is my
This was your
first band.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's really
Yeah,
cool.
but I've been playing since I was 13, and I'm going on 30 this year. So.
And you're all from West 13, 31 there? That's right. So, I think I've seen a movie about this.
Yeah.
So there's also, you're all from Western Kentucky, but you have a little bit of a drive.
I do.
You live in Elizabethtown.
I do. I live in Elizabethtown, work in Radcliffe. Yes, it's a hike over this way. It was about 2.5 hours.
What's it like rehearsing together? Does that make it difficult, or do you all seem to make it work? Obviously, so
I'll just say, thankfully, I think we're all like serious enough musicians where, you know, we can send each other like recordings of different things and say, hey, I like worked out this section, like let's take a look at that.
Yeah.
And we've been really ramping up like band meetings and like talking through all sorts of different things. But
and that's a perfect segue, because I want to ask you about collaborating with each other when you write your music. So when you do that, do you all sit around together and do it, or do you like hear something, record it, and send it off, or how does all that work for you?
A good bit of it, when we actually are all contributing, is in person, whenever we're fleshing out an idea that someone brought to the table, and we kind of work through it and bring our own flair to it. And for a long time, the band was just, I'd bring an original song, we'd start playing it, and we'd figure it out.
Let's go.
And now Sam has started writing songs for the band as well. It started with just instrumentals, but now one of the songs that's going to be on the album is full lyrics and music by Sam. So we are excited to see more of that in the future.
It seems like it's pretty easy for you all to play together. You all find that collaboration is just pretty smooth process.
The cool
just
thing,
jam forever.
yeah,
So.
yeah, and the cool thing
hard to get us to shut
about
up.
this band, you know, is just like everyone in this band is so, you know, music first and everything, that no one has like an ego or anything about like their part or anything. You know, we kind of look at it, it's like it's our baby, but everyone wants to take care of the baby.
Yes,
Yeah.
So it's like,
Aw, Sam, I love that.
so it's cool. You know, it
Yes.
makes some really cool stuff. You'll come in with an idea, and then you'll walk out the door with a totally different thing, but it's like so much better.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So,
The way certain songs have evolved over the years is crazy. Like Faults that we're playing today started out me strumming it on the ukulele, you know, in like 2015, 2016. So it's come a long way.
doesn't sound like that right now.
No, no ukulele involved.
No, it's always fascinating how someone comes to something, because, you know, you can, you know, I think Jimi Hendrix saw the sign-off page on a television, and he was like, after all the jacks are in the boxes for The Wind Cries Mary. And, you know, it's just fascinating how inspirations like that can happen. I also want to ask, so you all have an album coming up, but first, you all put out an EP in 2019 called Open Doors. Can you tell me about that and kind of what listeners would hear on that record?
Sure. Yeah, I'll field that one. So when we did that, we were still in school at Murray State. I was a big part of the recording program there. With Justin Patton runs all that over there. So I was actually there when they started all that. We took a week during Christmas break when no one was there and just like holed up in the studio at Murray State. We tracked 6 songs, and the funny story about that was 3 of them were written by our guitar player at the time, and then he quit right after we finished recording all of it. So half of our work was gone. And
that does complicate matters.
yeah, so we actually ended up doing, I think, 3 of those just piecemeal in the studio as we had time, and ended up coming together, and we were happy with it. You know, I think I did all the mixing on that one.
Yep.
Sent it off to be mastered, but Yeah, I think something interesting about that is you'll hear a couple of the songs that were on the new record, but they're again totally different lineup. We didn't have Sam or Carson at the time when we put that out, so the parts are different, the sound is different.
It really is like a time capsule.
We've all just come a long way too. The production's going to be a lot better.
There's a particular track on that album that I like that's very piano heavy. I told you all about that before.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's just when I heard that, you don't often hear a song that you hear it and you're just like, oh, okay, yeah, I got it now. I'm ready. Let's hear the rest of that.
Yeah, we call that one a deep cut at this point because it doesn't come to the surface pretty much at all.
I don't know that we've ever played it live.
Maybe worth a dig up. We'll see.
Yeah, potentially. I can now play all those chords on guitar, which was not the case at the time. I wrote that one on the piano, which I never haul a piano out with us.
It's a great song.
Yeah, thank you. It was definitely a rip your chest open and pour it out on the floor kind of song. So I think that's where some good stuff comes from.
Yeah, and so let's talk about the new one. So you said you might have reworked a couple of those. Talk about the new record that's coming out. Got a name for it, or what's happening here?
Dream.
Dream. I like it. That's cool.
As a verb. And we're all just super hype about it because this is our first. We've put out some singles, but this will be our first collective album
Like full
as this
album.
group and full album. It's going to be 11 songs if everything goes right, 10 if it doesn't. And we're planning on 11. And we're just super excited to show everyone what we've been cooking up for the past 5-6 years, really evolving, and it will make the old ones really seem dated and like a time capsule, and you can almost sense our youth in it. And so that's I'm just excited for it. So anyone else want to
Yeah, what is it? Can you talk about sort of what it's going to sound like? Are you all playing? You play some songs that are going to be on it tonight,
Yeah,
right?
everything that we played tonight will be on it. It's been a big learning experience for us because this is probably the first album. I mean, I've done a lot of mixing and recording, but the first 11-song album straight through that I've done all of the recording, all of the mixing on it. So
shout out Traverse Audio, Brent's company.
That's the studio business I'm trying to get rolling, but it's early stages. But there's a website you can look. But,
Yeah, absolutely.
Traverse Audio.
yeah, we oh man, you made me lose it.
Put you on the spot.
Oh, no, it's all good. No,
blew
but I mean, it's the new album coming out, and you all have collaborated on it. You've got solos. It's going to be a really great experience, and it's these soul rock, all of it.
And
so.
you're definitely going to hear that sound on the new record. Like, it's definitely, the band sound is more electric, and it's just, I don't know, there's some songs on there that'll really make you groove and feel good and stuff.
Yeah, and before we go back to some music, I want to ask too. So, I had wanted to have you all on the show anyway, but last year in 2024, you all participated in Battle of the Bands that WKMS put on. I guess it was the first one since COVID, really.
It was, yeah, because we were going to be playing it, and then they were like, "Hey, we have to postpone it temporarily," And then it happened.
we were in the finals of 2020s. But yeah, I was surprised by the outcome, but I know we work really hard, so a lot of other people weren't. The shock on our faces in that moment was real.
Well, I think, it's probably playing in a community like this that has a big music scene. There's going to be competition.
I mean, it was such good competition. We talked with those bands, we want to do another bill of those bands because we just all really value each other's music and work ethic in this community.
That's the real fun part about it is, it's this community, it's such a lot of talent, but it's also that small town thing, so everyone knows each other. There's mutuals all over the place. So really,
worked with each other in different iterations.
all of these people we're playing with, they're just friends, and we get to watch our friends play and stuff, and it's just so supportive, and it was a blast to do.
And I just want to say congratulations on your win for that.
Thank you.
Are you all going to put in again for this year?
I don't think we can.
Oh, you can't? Because you guys answered that all at the same time. But, okay, well, I mean, as winners, that would
Who
make
knows?
sense.
We may reach out to WKMS, see if they'd have us do a song while they count the votes or something.
That'd be cool, yeah. I don't know.
I don't know if any of us have any
Let's-
pull there or anything.
It's above my pay grade, but I can talk about it. But you all had a single that's going to be on the album that you played at that too, right?
Yes, yeah. The song that we got to the finals with, whenever it was the online voting stages, was "The Ride," which is the last song of our set today. And that was our first collaborative song that Sam brought the music to the table, and I wrote the lyrics to, and we all just kind of created it from the ground up together. And so we were really proud of that.
Yeah.
And I think that's kind of a sign that we're moving in the right direction, that song was the one to really take us to new places that we hadn't been before, because we've been doing this for a while, but it's nice to see progress still happening.
Yeah.
And the cool thing is it's like, different members of the band, when they bring an idea to the table, we different people with different brains. So when somebody brings something, someone might have a certain sound or a way that they do, approach a track, and then to have someone come in with something totally different, it just blows your mind, and you're just like, oh my gosh,
Opens some doors.
How about that? Shout out to the old EP. Well, on that note, let's get back to some more music. We'll be right back with more Little by Little in just a second.
They came to tell your faults to me. They named them one by one. They came to tell your faults to me. I laughed when they were done. I knew them all so well before. They were blind to see your faults and made me love you more. Seldom leave me now, but when I hear you speak, I know your secret, my dear, my dear. Fate is a wind in the gusty time of year. I know your secret, my dear, my dear. Did you never know how much you loved me? You were young then, proud and free. You said your love would never lessen, never go. You were too young then to know. Seldom we meet now, but when I hear you speak, I know your secret, my dear, my dear. Fate is a wind in the gusty time of year. I know your secret, my dear, It will not change now after so many years. Life has not broken us with parting or tears. Death will not alter us. It will live on in all my songs don't have the time to stress over something that's not mine. No, I shouldn't have to explain. I get that you were playing, but I don't like games. I went along because I had no shame. Followed your lead, making all the moves, so you're the one to blame. I've been watching love fall apart for so long. I'm finally learning to keep my heart where it belongs. With me, I'm the one that's looking out for me. I've gotta be my priority. I'm done letting people undervalue me. It's time to straighten out my priorities. Ooh, my priorities. I'm growing a garden, a plot that's in my mind. Starting with a small patch of vines, growing up to something that can hold up my life. But it's taking so much time. People driving the street with their places to be. Is the rush just slowing us down? Some people wander, but most are on a mission to get somewhere on time or find something they're missing. Ooh.
And we are back. Thank you all for coming on the show. I really appreciate
Yeah,
you
thanks
being
for
here.
having us.
It was so fun.
Yeah, it's always an awesome time, and you're back anytime you want. So
Thank you so
Thank you so
much.
much.
Yeah.
We might take you up on it.
Those were my guests, little by little, from Western Kentucky, winners of the Battle of the Bands WKMS 2024. Want to thank Shelby Preckless and Loud and Clear Studios for making this possible. Want to thank the folks at Paducah 2 and WKCTC. Want to thank Andy Dew and Grady Ring for making this show possible. Without them, none of this would be happening tonight. So thank you all for watching, and good night.